It has been almost a year to the date since I last posted on YouTube, and a lot has happened. Ran my second half marathon, did an Olympic distance triathlon, and now I've signed up for my first half Ironman. So this is my official, I'm back, and here's what you missed. So to keep things as brief as possible, over the last year, I've had a lot going on in my life. Moved apartments, got a new corporate job, still kept up on my running, started triathlon, which I'd never owned a bike before, so that's been a whole feat of its own. And probably the biggest change in my life has been that at the end of last year, I became a mom. Side note, if you're wondering, no, it was not me who carried, that would be my beautiful wife. So we welcomed our son into the world. This is not going to become a mom channel. That's not my goal, but it's going to be a huge kind of complexity when it comes to training. So with all of that going on, YouTube just kind of fell off the wagon and I missed it. I told myself I'd leave until I missed it again, and I've kind of gotten to that point. I really missed it, and I'm really excited to be back in this space and really excited to start sharing the super raw vlog style of this whole next training block, because a 70.3 Ironman is real. Sorry. Mako, are you looking to come say hi, booby? Mac, you can do it. Okay. Dog is still working on coming out to the terrace and figuring that out for herself. So, recap on the sports events of 2025. So last March, I actually completed my second half marathon. Timing wasn't totally what I wanted. I did it with my best friend though, so that was really cool. She came to Paris. We did the Semi de Paris, and it was so freaking fun. The vibes were amazing that I actually signed up for the next one. Coming more on that later. But it didn't go necessarily how I would have wished it would have, because my tendonitis flared up like crazy. And it pretty much kicked in after kilometer 2, but I'm very happy I finished, and since the vibes were good, it was really easy to just keep going. Walked any incline that was there, I walked with no issues. Honestly, the vibes were there. So if anybody's looking for a half marathon to do, 10 out of 10 recommend that one. And then soon after that, 3 months after, in June, I did my first Olympic distance triathlon. Now, that, honestly, I think it was proof that I really want to do triathlon, mainly because it didn't go to plan at all. I actually filmed the whole thing, so if ever anybody's interested in actually seeing that vlog, let me know, because I think I could patch it together and share it, because it didn't go as planned at all, in so many different ways. Like, transportation didn't work out. On top of that, I got a bike puncture at kilometer 15, maybe, 10, 15, which was, not great at all and frustrating, terribly frustrating. Then I was able to change it, but shocker, I was then last to finish my bike, to the point where my, at the time, pregnant wife was freaking out and thought I disappeared into the abyss, and obviously was on the side of the road dying. That's literally the story she gives everybody, so I'm sure she's fine with me sharing. But yeah, then I was able to finish, and we had about 10 minutes to run to the train station to go back. So it wasn't perfect, but I loved it. So, that's probably why I signed up for a 70.3, which is, I signed up for that last July. So we're in the midst of that now. We'll touch more on that later. Then I did my first 10K race in Paris, which was really cool. I've done 2 5K races with work, actually. So that was like a touch on 2025. Now 2026, focus is Ironman 70.3. Not to negate, I had the Semi de Paris in like 5 weeks-ish. So I've been keeping the running going 100%, and this week commenced Ironman training, which I'm so excited for. However, very nervous. I picked a beginner plan to kind of start with to do my training, only because I want to make sure I complete as much as possible. So the big shift this year is the Ironman 70.3. Crazy. My best friend's doing it with me, so shout out to Steph. She's probably the reason that I'm here right now. Definitely the reason I'm here right now, because I don't think I would do it without her. Yeah, I've watched her already do 2, and we're going to do her 3rd together. So I'm very excited. That'll be in France, in the Sable d'Olonne, so not too far from home, which is nice. Kind because you got to bring a lot of stuff to an Ironman. So going to be loading up a rental car and heading down there in July. I haven't I don't really have any goals for the Ironman 70.3. I would say my objective is to finish it feeling dead, but like good dead, like happy with it, happy with how it went. I'm definitely going to be putting all my focus into the cycling and running with getting one swim in a week. A lot of people, the swim is the struggle. Not for me. I was a previous competitive swimmer. I guess that's how it is for people who were runners for a really long time. You just kind of get in and you're like, yeah, I'm going to do 2K, no problem. Yeah, that's kind of how it is for me for swimming. So I'm not at all worried about that piece. And in my when I did the triathlon last year, I realized I had done 5 hours in the pool before doing it, and the swim went amazing, faster than I expected. So I'm just kind of going to treat that the same. But I'm excited for the vibes. I'm excited for the experience, for this new, next challenge. Will that lead to a full Ironman? I would say never. I would never say never. But that's so far away. I feel like I have to complete an actual marathon before I could even consider doing an Ironman, like a full. But for now, I'm just going to be plugging away, and that's going to be the focus on this channel for the next 24 weeks. In 24 weeks, I have my first Ironman 70.3. Focus is going to be on that 100%. I'm going to take you along for the ride. We're going to vlog the training. It's going to be really raw. I don't have time to do any fancy editing, so I'm just going to be sharing because I really want to show my journey for what it is. I feel like everybody's journey has a place in this world. And also, I want to be able to look back and be proud of this. I also have a newborn that is going to add a whole other complexity to it. But also, I want to show this beautiful little human that you can do anything you want to do. So, yeah, there's a lot in there. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Leave it in the comments. I would love to hear from anybody. If anybody else is doing a 70.3 or another big challenge this year, let me know. I'd love to cheer other people on. So next week is going to be week 1 of Ironman 0.7 D3.